Now, all the uncertainty in Washington makes planning financially for 2013 even more of a challenge. And while there's still a lot up in the air, financial experts say there are some good strategies you can implement now to prepare for the upcoming year. News 8's Carrie Vick joins us with the details.
Lou, on January 1st, the Bush-era tax cuts expire, which means almost all Americans are in for a substantial tax increase. But how do you come up with a good financial plan if you don't know whether Congress will come up with a deal to prevent the tax hike? Financial experts say step one is don't panic. Washington's inability to come up with a deal is leaving many Americans in a lurch when it comes to preparing financially for 2013.
There's this uncertainty, so no one can really plan ahead, whether it be for taxes or for investments or for benefits. So there's too much that's unknown.
While it's nerve-wracking not knowing what to expect, financial experts say there are a few things you can do to be prepared, starting with something as simple as staying calm.
And it's, I believe, premature to get too panic-stricken over what it's going to look like.
Once again, you have to not panic.
Secondly, prepare for the highest possible tax increase should we go over the so-called fiscal cliff.
I've been advising my clients that they should plan on a 5% increase in your taxes.
Also, make any changes to your investments you can now that take advantage of the lower 2012 tax rates.
So if there are strategies that your tax advisor is recommending, we would recommend doing it this year. Capital gains rates is going to go from 15% up to 20%. So if there are stocks in your portfolio that you were looking to sell, consult your tax advisor. But now might be the year to implement that change in 2012.
Finally, it's a good idea to hang on to more cash and steer clear of the traditionally safe investment options.
A lot of times in the past, people have bought up government debt, government treasury bills and treasury bonds. But once again, with the low interest rate and the uncertainty, those are not your safest investments right now.
It's important to remember that if Congress doesn't pass a deal by the 1st, they can still come up with a plan in the following months and make it retroactive, which basically means it will apply for all of 2013.
All right, thanks a lot, Carrie. Now, further complicating the tax situation is a series of tax breaks that have to be reapproved every year. Because of the fiscal cliff stalemate, accountants say they're not sure the breaks that are usually passed every year will be reinstated for this year's taxes. Some of those include the educator deduction, the tuition deduction, the sales tax credit, and the alternative minimum tax credit. Financial experts recommend you check with your tax advisor to make sure you know which tax credits you can count on when filing this April.